Welcome
Aloy,
back.
I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Of course we do.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network.
Of course it has.
Power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths.
Okay.
2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating.
Figure it out.
It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good.
Okay.
As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you'd better get down here.
Oh god.
You're in bad shape.
Okay.
Of course she is. Let's go figure it out. What's going on, Beta? You being all moody again?
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Aloy,
Nope. Talk to Varl, please.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave.
She makes a very good argument, Aloy.
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless.
Not like this, we won't.
Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I looked through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
I feel awful for her.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving.
He was in his own way.
The day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
Damn. That's good advice. When it looks impossible, look deeper.
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go.
She's gonna die.
You try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again.
Trust me, I was gonna do that for you anyways.
Okay. Promise? I promise.
Being dead is better than being held by them.
Give me to study up on the merge.
Oh, I can give you time.
As efficient as possible.
All
Hey,
over.
Alva? I'm in landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
Nice.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Liar.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're lying to me.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something
Okay.
compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here, along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too
Don't
often,
worry.
truth is forbidden.
I'm good at not caring about that. Ouch.
The whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
Hey, the Golden Gate Bridge. Can I get there? Oh, I actually could, probably. Eh, who cares? Let's check the holo projector.
Well, It's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on.
Oof.
Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying. Just a safe face.
Oof.
It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It's interesting.
Sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe. But not a monster, either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
That she did.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data... Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is
Nice.
something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Fair.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. Come on up. I will silence strike your silly little ass. Come on then. Come on then. Big tough guy, huh? You ain't nothing. You know it. You ain't nothing, dog. Oh, bye, Krabs. Mr. Krabs? That was a horrible impression, but I don't care. Oh no. Leave me alone. 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 Go away. Leave me alone. I was not expecting a Snapmaw to be there. Fuck you, Mr. Snapmaw. Let's talk to Gaia. Let's get the quest going. Hey, Gaia. Gaia.
Welcome back.
Gaia. Hello.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini?
Unfortunately.
Or we can continue our conversation.
Let's go to Gemini.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
I'm not super excited about this. This is not something I enjoy having to deal with. I am scared. I am very, very scared about what's about to happen. See? Okay, but look, we're smart. We're riding Chargers, but we took off the explosive fucking canisters on their back. On their butt. That's good. That's really good. Why would you willingly choose to ride a machine that can literally explode? Worse than explode, but... it'll explode and also set you on fire. Why would you fucking ride that willingly without taking that off? Rant is done. Let's deal with this fucking cauldron. Let's deal with Gemini. I wonder if this will give me any overrides. Well, considering we're already in, I highly doubt it.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
It's okay, Beta. You're probably gonna die, but
Beta.
it's okay.
Aloy, I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice.
Why did you not give Beta shoes?
Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off.
They're all gonna get horribly injured. I'm calling it.
Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Yeah, I know.
Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here. I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
I'm not taking that.
We're safe.
All my life.
Oh man, one of the two is gonna die. They literally have to. One of them will die. Alright, here we go. Ridgewood, Blaze, Echo Shells, Machine Muscle, Purge Water to a Blast. What am I about to fight? Oh, it's a Slaughter Spine? Fucking easy, dog. Dude, I've killed Slaughter Spines. Nah, get off of that. Ouch. Ouch.
Charging up again.
Ow, I was out of your way. Ow.
You got plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's done.
I don't have any volatile sludge.
There should be one more node to override. Good.
How do I not have any volatile sludge? I thought I refilled.
Back to you.
Whatever. I mean, I have a decent amount of stuff, so... Now, I feel like the fight with the Slaughter Spine was supposed to be a lot worse. However, I literally killed one about 30 minutes ago, in game time. I'm not sure about video time, but in game time it was about 30 minutes ago.
Refill my pouch with these later.
So really not that difficult.
Aloy,
Hey, Beta.
the bypass is done.
Okay, now what?
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained.
Damn.
Now we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
This is when she double crosses us.
Done.
Turns out she was working with them the entire time.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus's malicious code. Carefully.
Okay. Damn, it's two of me working in sync. I'm very distrustful of Beta for some reason. I don't really know why. And it hasn't started until just now.
Aloy!
But like, what if it was all just a ploy on her end? You know? I don't know why I think that, but... Uh-oh. Here come the people.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time.
Oh, shit. Well, that didn't work.
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Please. Oh, damn. Eric getting fucked.
Ooh!
Get behind me.
Is this when Varl dies? I'd actually be really sad if he dies here.
Come
Varl's a
on,
great guy.
quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Varl's dead. Shoot Beta, please. Damn it, Aloy. You needed to.
Fine.
You really needed to.
Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing?
Oh, what is Tilda doing? This is weird. Is she on my side? I don't really think she's on my side. I think what might be happening is... she genuinely thought the Far Zeniths were doing good. But... then she saw that there was another clone of Elizabeth Sobek here who was doing really good work. And decided at that point that this version of Earth didn't deserve to die. Varl died. I'm kind of glossing over that fact.
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you.
Yeah,
I
that I
imagine
did.
you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others
Is
can't
it the
detect us
house?
here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me.
Oh, I'm fucking
In the
ready,
meantime,
girl.
I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
This is funky. Alright. What do you want from Tilda?
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see.
Yes.
Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge.
You're talking
Gerard and
like you're
Eric
my
were
friend.
only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
I don't know if you're my friend yet. Stop talking to me like you're my friend.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
Okay.
You shot off into space with them. And lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
Wild focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close.
You make a good fucking point. Hey,
I'm
Ross.
sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission.
I literally am Elizabeth. I'm more than just a clone of her. I am a literal genetic copy.
Watching all
I know
the
that's
shit
just what a
for the
fucking
company
clone
back.
means, but
Having
still.
seen it all, I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends.
Especially so. Please, sit down.
Okay, I might give you a chance. Couldn't have waited until Varl got, stabbed though, huh?
That's better.
Or you had to wait until Varl
Now,
got stabbed though,
We
huh?
must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere,
Oh, I know.
remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet.
Believe you me,
He
girl.
calls it a
I
clean install.
know.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do.
Yeah, I kind
And
of need
once
her
he
help.
and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours
don't bring him up.
has found a way to
bring
defeat
him
them.
up.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital.
I'm gonna stop her.
When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Okay, say I believe you, which I kinda do.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way.
Thank you. Don't need your
Gerard and
admiration.
Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt.
Stop.
I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
I mean, I do give her that.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
Okay.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Everything.
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was
that's probably a good
8,
place to start.
terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I.
She makes some pretty good points.
I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information.
Okay.
I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
Oh yeah, I know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
Okay.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Alright,
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Okay.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
I'm gonna take a second to digest a lot of what's been said already. You knew 100%, you admitted that you knew that a decent number of the people in the Far Zenith area were horrible people. You knew that. Yet, when the time came, and I'm not blaming you for this, when the time came, you decided to get on the ship with them, because obviously your only other option was death. I get that, and I empathize with it. You had 1,000 years to understand how shitty of people these Zeniths were. But it wasn't until you found my focus, not even just me being a person, it was my focus that finally allowed you to understand that what you were planning with the Zeniths was a bad decision. If you hadn't found my focus, you admitted you would have let me die. Do you still have no empathy? Like, what the fuck, girl? But also, letting Silence use Regala and her rebels, letting them defeat the Tenakth, and then storm the Zenith base. If we're going based on the timeline here, as soon as I got into the West, I was supposed to go to the Proving Lab. And I did, but I didn't, but I did. That was the first interaction I had with the Tenakth. So you didn't get to see Hikaru. You didn't get to see the fucking, the Marshals. And just allowing all of the Tenakth to die. And then allowing all of the rebels to die. Just to kill 2 people. She has no empathy. This game has made me realize how untrusting I am.
Look like this place.
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Do I blame her for being completely unempathetic? I mean, the word for that is apathetic. Do I blame her for that? I mean, she was stuck with... I could only assume it was more than 4 people. 5, including Beta. I can only imagine it was more than just those 5 people as part of the Zeniths. But, like, she spent 1,000 years with them. Well, that being taken into consideration, she could have gotten off a lot
Beta told me your
worse.
colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, Where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including
Hades included?
Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you.
He always
That blind
has.
spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside. So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step, an AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
Okay.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't. But she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling. First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
I don't agree.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Damn straight, Aloy. Gonna talk about me being exactly the same as Elizabeth. Here you fucking go. I am Elizabeth Sobek. And you get me in all my fucking glory.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise.
I probably should have killed her, though.
I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Oh, God.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
Thank you, Beta. You're my bestie. You're literally me. A little more whiny and a little more bitchy, but you're me. Thank you, Beta.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely.
I'm gonna murder him.
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Hell yeah, sister.
Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Okay.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know
I'm
of something
literally
that
Elizabeth.
will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat.
Oh, what is this? I want it.
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
I can do that.
So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
Yes, Aloy.
Yes!
Erend, are you there?
There's a Tide River place.
Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Yeah. It sucks that Varl died. I feel like I really overlooked that. Varl's been here from the start. He has been I think he's been my most loyal friend. I literally fucking abandoned him in Meridian.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
I agree with
Katalo's
Katalo
right.
here.
We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
God, I love Katalo so much.
The rest of you?
He's such a badass.
Whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
So I don't think I can,
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
fuck yes.
Good.
Yeah, so,
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
oh, I will. Or how much time I have to get everything done that I need to. Because I definitely need to talk to Zoe. But then do I immediately start fighting Regala?
Over here, Aloy.
Hey Zoe, I'm sorry. He was your boyfriend, and I'm sorry. I couldn't save him.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit
God, this sucks.
and watch the sunrise.
Just so bad for
So when I returned
Varl.
from Gemini,
Why did he have to die?
it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and further east to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises, as certain as stone.
Why she gotta hit me in the feels like that?
From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us.
Damn, you were very desynced there.
I'm with child, Aloy.
Oh my god!
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
That makes me feel even worse for
To tell
him.
him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Damn.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
Okay, so that got me feeling something. I don't like feeling things. Don't.
I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now,
Why you gotta make me do
I
that?
have to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear.
Fucking hell, man.
I'll use it on a sunring and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
You ain't gotta make me feel like that, game. You ain't gotta do that. God damn. I didn't wanna feel today.
On it.
I finally get to override this fucker? Took you long enough. God damn. This is fucking sick, dude. I just get to ride on a fucking metallic bird. Whee. Alright, Katalo. Alright, Hikaru. Let's kill some fucking rebels. Oh, those are some tremor tusks.
Regala's inside. Hikaru will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Now, here goes.
Fuck you guys.
It's Aloy.
You're damn right it's Aloy. Fuck you guys, I'm killing you all. Get fucked. Y'all pussyfooting assholes. God, Aloy is such a badass.
End of the line, Hakan.
Is it?
Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala!
Yeah, this is how it's possible, asshole. Spineless bastard.
Enough bloodshed. Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Oh, you think I need this machine?
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Damn straight.
I accept your challenge.
Let's fucking go.
And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see.
You fucking wish.
Let none interfere.
Let's go, Regala. You an asshole and you know it. Not even just an asshole. You a pussy little bitch fuckface. That's what you are. You got a couple good shots on me, but... Ooh, going down a level. You think this matters to me? You think this matters to me? I'm better with my bow than I am my spear, bitch!
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
Oh. Yeah? What you gonna do about it, huh? What do I need to do here? Weak to plasma, you say? Ouch. Ouch. Oh, that was easy again. I thought I could get up to her at some point, but nope, that was incorrect. Okay. See, the thing is you're making me retreat. Not because I have to. Or not because I want to, but literally because I have to.
This is where it ends.
Oh, for one of us, you are correct.
Yeah, it is.
Not your fucking bitch ass. Oh, you're... Ouch. Okay, let's go again, motherfucker. Fuck you. Yep. You suck at this.
My story will be carved into your soul.
Okay. Ooh. This is easy. Ouch. I mean, if this is what you want to do, I can do this.
If you offered your blood,
I feel like I need purge water. Yeah, I do. Okay. I mean, if you really want me to do this, I can do this instead. You know? This works for me too. I can do this. Power shots. Let's do this. Come on. See, you fail to understand. I'm better at what I do than you are. There you go. I didn't even really need to do melee combat. You were really weak to fire. Yeah, then you die.
After all that you've done, I can't let you live.
finally.
Yeah. If that's what she's gonna be doing, she's gonna die. Good. You didn't even get your final words. But to be fair, Katalo needed that.
Blood for blood.
Guess that's over then.
Hikaru is a weird guy.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room.
I mean, she had to die. Basically, if she begged for her life, I would have let her live, but she didn't give a shit. Who are you?
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
Oh boy. This is the time. Are you about to double focus? No.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship.
Damn straight,
meet me
Silence.
At my base. Mountains west of Plainsong.
A few moments later.
Boys. Some stuff has happened since we last spoke. Some stuff has happened since I last recorded this game. Namely, I took some time. I started upgrading myself. Because I took a couple months off. I played this game in November of 2024. That was the last time I recorded this. It's currently June of 2025. So, I'm a little better. I'm a little stronger. Got my lightning bow. I've got this bow, which is fire, ice, and acid. I got this bow with advanced arrows and lightning, and then something I'll never use. I've got some really fucking amazing sharp shot bows. I've got some blast slings, some trip casters, some rope casters, some spikes. I got a couple of these going on. Fully upgraded. I got a lot going on. But the reason that this happened is because I am 99% sure this is the last episode. And I didn't want to finish this game, so I took some time off. I played God of War, both of them. The 2018 and the remake. Or the 2018 and Ragnarok. I played those. And then when I ended up coming back to it, I had, like I said, been off for a while. Hadn't played for a while. So I took some time to reacquaint myself. And this is where I'm at.
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
I don't owe you shit,
You're
bro.
right.
Fucking hate you.
I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help.
I hate
so I'm
having
giving
to
you
fucking
one
trust
final
him.
chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
Oh, Silence was
company
taken
you
aback.
keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you?
Thanks, bro.
Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Alright, staring
Enough,
down.
both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Yeah, I pretty much did everything I wanted to, so this is just gonna be the end of the game.
Oh, no. You first.
I understand not wanting, not trusting him. I don't disagree with that notion in the slightest. Hold on. I need to go make more arrows real quick. I'm following this one still, right? Yeah. Yeah, I need to go over here and make arrows because it's easier to do it through here. I don't use my bolt blaster. I don't even know why I'm in there. So let's make you. I might just make as many as I can to get full ammo for all of them. So I really fucked up here. Can you tell how I fucked up here? Here's a little hint. Let me just zoom in on it real quick for you. So I have already gone to my stash and re-upped on every single thing I have. However, I forgot that when you go to the workbench and you craft ammo at a workbench, it starts by taking the stuff out of your inventory, and then it takes the stuff out of your stash. So those volatile sludge that I have there, I can only hold 15 of those in my inventory, and I ran through so many of them. It takes me a little while to realize and to pick up on this, but me making my ammo right here meant I couldn't make any other advanced ammo. I could still make the normal hunter arrows, but any of the elemental arrows and my strongest arrows of all time, my advanced sharp shot arrows, yeah, once they're gone, they're gone. So me mentioning being overpowered, yeah, I'm really not, because I really fucked this part up. I'm gonna need all of my shit for this, though. Let's do it.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away.
I don't want to end the game, but I need to end the game.
We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not.
Oof, my game is running like shit.
We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to.
Ooh.
Once inside, our goal.
I love giving
will be
Silence the cold shoulder.
The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
Easy.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to.
I love giving Silence the cold shoulder.
We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Easy.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Here we fucking go.
You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me?
Jeez.
After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
I don't trust that bitch.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Katalo is gonna die.
Then let's begin.
Where's my army? In my sleevey. Well, what the fuck? How the fuck do I get back up? Over this way. Sorry, Erend. I'm a little bad at falling off cliffs today, apparently. Alright, I mean, if it ain't broke, you know? And I mean, it ain't great, but it ain't broke either, so... Alright, you said you were also weak to plasma? That works.
Still in this fight.
Ouch. Okay. Erend, how are you dying? Can I come revive you, please? Alright. That works, I guess. What else? You know what? Fuck it. I might throw some ice on here. Oh my god. Okay, okay, dude, I get it. You can fuck off now. Yeah, this is not going very well. What the hell? Aloy, what are you doing right now, Aloy? Like, why are you trying to climb right now, Aloy? I don't like these fuckers.
I think that's all of them.
Jesus Christ. Oh. I'm not having a great time with this ending one.
Did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs
Those look like shit.
What is that?
Alright, that works.
Our army.
I ain't upset by that shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
I did.
Faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content.
You know what? I'm cool with this.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Do I think it could have gone better? Probably. Am I upset with where it's at? Not at all. Whatever we choose, it doesn't matter. Because you're not going to be a part of it, because I hate you. I am, like, trying so hard to be locked in right now. You don't even know the half of it, dude. Like, what do these have in them? You got something orange? Oh, it's just ancient shit. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't necessarily need it.
It's been intense, but Katalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Okay. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. Hey there, Zeniths.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss.
Yeah, you do.
Tilda's little pet.
Oh, explosion!
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us.
You sure about that?
Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light them up!
Oh, jeez. Is it literally just a fucking explosion? Did you update it?
Are we supposed to be scared?
You will be. Do you actually know how to fight? Because you're about to die. Multiple times over. Oh man. People who haven't died for millennia. Dying now.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Let's go. This is when shit hits the fan. Oh, hey, Eric. I mean, I'm going to murder you, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
Yeah, but you don't have your shield, so you're literally gonna get shit on, pussy boy. Let's go, Aloy. Let's fucking murder this man. He's not even a man anymore.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
You sure about that?
Trust me. You're gonna wish you had one.
Close personal.
You like fire?
Felt that, didn't ya?
Oh, you're really weak against fire, hey?
Should've run, little mouse.
You know what? I feel like you might like electricity. Nope. It's more fire then.
I'm taking you down.
Alright, alright, alright. I feel you. I see you. Maybe some ice?
Ah,
Alright. Let's fucking go, bitch.
Not much without your shield, are ya?
Oh, I don't need your help, dude.
Pain subsiding.
Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Alright, fine. You wanna fucking play these games? I will play these games, my guy. Okay, 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 okay. Fine. I'll do it with this one instead, dude. Now what? Now what? You're a little pussy bitch!
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Zoe, the honor is yours.
Now we're having fun, right?
I'm glad Zoe was the one to kill him, not me. She deserved it. Now let's go save Beta and Gaia. That fight was interesting just because of that fight with Eric. It was not that difficult. The most difficult portion was the fact that bro loved to spam his fucking attacks, but like, I spam my attacks. And he was weak to fucking ice? Dude, you ain't gotta tell me twice. Like, ice is like my favorite thing. I think that's my assumption, is that Beta will be dead when I get up there. Or either that... Okay. Okay, this is my prediction. Beta has been loyal to the Zeniths the whole time. That's my assumption. She's been loyal to them the entire time. This prediction is going to age very poorly right away, but I don't care.
Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there.
Also, she's been through a lot. Do you know how much I've had to go through?
Systems are down all over
You don't know what I've done.
I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
Huh.
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy
Okay.
levels are astronomical. I think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station.
Well, they're all dead. Oh, hey, dude. Do I have to fight Tilda now?
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith.
Huh?
Failed copies of them anyway.
Oh. Huh?
Back on Sirius, some of my peers
Huh?
weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form.
You are
Organic
fucking
or
joking, dude.
Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
Why? Why? Why?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment.
You guys are
It had
literally
everything it
fucking
needed from our
stupid as shit, dude.
Security protocols, system specs, override codes.
Oh my god.
It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
This is so fucking stupid.
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us. Including
You guys are
denying us a
so
safe harbor on
dumb.
Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally.
Why do I keep moaning?
And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us. I loved Elizabeth. More than you could
Ooh, lesbian. Maybe.
And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity.
And you're not gonna make that mistake again.
I have regretted for 1,000 years.
Yeah, crazy.
Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy.
Dude, why you gotta do that shit?
Best possible self.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
Well, this'll be fun. Final fight? Okay, let me go to my notebook and check Spectre Prime. Acid and plasma. That's it. That's fine though.
Against the lightning.
I better scan that thing first.
Girl, I already did. Now this is the thing. You're not totally weak. It's ice. Which is what I'm here for. Oh. What's this?
Armor's off!
Why do you not value your life?
I do. I value my life here on Earth.
I can target its gold plating.
Oh my god.
Those gold plates are vulnerable.
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy.
Oh, that thing's fast.
Okay. Might pop. Oh, never mind. It's dead. Okay. I don't know if it's dead yet, but like yeah, it might be dead. Is she dead? What can I steal from you? Insta burn. Nice, nice, nice. Did she die though? Did Tilda die? I'm not too confident Tilda herself has died yet. These Zeniths have a way to not die.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields.
Okay.
Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds.
So Silence is gonna try and leave.
Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that
Can I please kill you?
But now it's time for me to leave this planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities.
Please kill him. Okay, okay. That's good, that's good. Shoot him, let me murder him. I want to murder Silence. I hate his pompous prick.
Hey, where's she going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
Oh, maybe not. He's still a pompous prick, but you know. And it's never over. This Earth is doomed so much. But Aloy will save it. Aloy always saves it. Nobody noticed the glowing red fucking ball in the background. So that is the end of her. Oh,
Elizabeth.
I lied.
Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world.
Ooh, we have almost everything.
Preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity
Hey, dude.
to solve any problem.
Ooh, fireworks. Oh, she doesn't have a head.
The courage
to
overcome any obstacle.
It is fucking struggling right now, dude. Oh.
And the resilience.
No ground. They got no ground.
After any setback. As for me,
Yeah, they got no ground. They're floating in midair. Silence is being a laggy bitch face who I want to murder.
But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Hey, Gaia. I'm glad Beta was nice and not a dick the whole time. Gorilla. I'm going to assume, yeah, this is the end. I'm going to skip this. So, that is the end of Horizon Forbidden West. I really enjoyed this game, but I really enjoyed the first one too. I love this series so fucking much. Do I think this game was as good as the first one? No. Not a chance in hell. Does that matter? No. Not a chance in hell. Continue in the Burning Shores. Woot woot. I will be doing that, but I'm not gonna be fucking recording that. Fuck that shit. Yeah, I don't think this game was as good as the first, but I don't think this game was ever going to be as good as the first. The first game just had so much going for it, but that's not to take away from how amazing this game.
A certain complication has come to my attention that we must discuss. I'll be waiting at Tilda's. It's proven to be a useful headquarters for my inquiries into the Zenith base.
Fuck this dude.
And don't worry, I haven't disturbed her precious art.
Fine. I'll be there when I can.
But yeah, this was amazing. I love this game. I love the characters. I love how heartfelt it got at points. I really enjoyed recording it, even though it lasted a whole of one episode of being completely unedited. But that's neither here nor there. The important part is I love this game series. I love this game. I love these characters. And I really, really hope they're coming out with a third one. Anyways, I am LS Games. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!